in the last video, and I hope you watched it, and if you did, thank you. If you've subscribed, please tell everybody else to subscribe too. Like I said, my mind is racing, but this is something that I've been grappling with for a while, and I'm hoping, you know, there will be a way forward just because I've started the conversation. So beyond Swahili, my other issue is vernacular, and I need to go back to something the principal of the Montessori Learning Center, where my daughter goes to school, said. She was just speaking in general. She said, if you can speak to your children in mother tongue at home, if they can learn a mother tongue, it's wonderful. And you know, you look at her and you could tell, you know, the school my child goes to is very much like the school I went to. It's a mix of everything. It's Japanese, Chinese, English, German, black kids, whatever, you know what I mean? So you can tell, you know, there's that moment of, And she said, because there are things you can tell your child in mother tongue, even when there's other people around, that you could never say, okay? So, and immediately it percolated to me that, you know, sometimes we could be in company. It doesn't matter whether we were 15 people, 20 people, and my mother would tell me, and the minute she says it, it's me to her. And there's a reason it's called mother tongue. Or, you know, you're with a whole other group of people and she says, and she's talking to just you. And in that time, everybody understands, number one, she has just said something to her child that we're not supposed to be privy to. But even then, you know that she has told you, me to you, I'm telling you, this is now us talking. And it occurred to me, once again, beyond Swahili, that having a tongue that is yours is important. And maybe the reason it has disappeared for a lot of us is that our parents worked so hard to be able to speak English, to speak Swahili, and to do it well, because their parents didn't have an education. So of course, over time, that's been erased, but it's only among us. Because I always say I'm privileged enough to hang around with a lot of people from different backgrounds and different countries. But it doesn't matter whether I visit my Kalasinga friends or their, you know, highly strung, went to school in London children, speak Punjabi and Gujarati and Urdu. And when I visit other people, their children speak German. In fact, very good neighbors of ours, you know, she's Ugandan, he's from Zambia, but he's mixed, but he sits and speaks to the children in German. And I, you know, it leaves me in a space thinking, I need Richard and Duku to know something, but I'm not limiting them to one language. Why should they be limited to one language? Why? When they are so fluent, when they're young, if I'm willing to pay money for them to go and learn German and French and take up extra piano classes, why isn't there the opportunity for Nduku between now and the time she's 15 to know Kamba, Maasai, Luo, and Kisi? Why? And like I said, my mind is racing. And it's racing not because I'm trying to teach my child something, it's that I'm trying to hold on to Kenya. Because I'm very clear, my parents are in their 60s. And once they're gone, I don't think I have a lot to give forward. So how do we stop this? How do we stop the train? Because it's moving too fast.